Hi friends, welcome to Pieces Here, the series exploring the architects of enough. Today we focus on the theme of repair and resistance as we dive into the life and wisdom of Cheryl Strayed. Architect of Enough. Cheryl Strayed once hiked over 1,000 miles to carry her grief, then wrote a book that helped others carry theirs. Cheryl Strayed is an American author best known for Wild, her 2012 memoir about hiking the Pacific Crest Trail, but her influence reaches beyond one trek. Raised in rural Minnesota, Cheryl experienced poverty and family instability. Her mother, Bobby Lambrecht, was a central figure in her life, and her sudden death from cancer when Cheryl was 22 shattered the foundation Cheryl had known. This loss led to a period of emotional and practical chaos. In the mid-1990s, at the age of 26, Cheryl set out to hike over 1,000 miles of the Pacific Crest Trail alone. She wasn't an experienced backpacker. She had no prior long-distance hiking under her belt, but she had a stubbornness and a longing to transform her life. The book Wild, From Lost to Found on the Pacific Crest Trail, tells the story of that journey. But the real heart of Wild is not about walking. It's about grief, endurance, and what it means to keep going when you don't know where your path will lead. Strayed has also written essays and advice columns under the pseudonym Sugar. In Dear Sugar, later compiled into Tiny Beautiful Things, she offers fierce, compassionate truth-telling, often shaped by her own hard-earned insight. Her writing often speaks to emotional minimalism, the stripping away of denial, illusion, or avoidance. The Enough Reflection. Grief is a keeper. Many of us are tempted to tidy away grief, to clean it up, hide it, or rush it along. But Cheryl Strayed reminds us that grief isn't clutter, it's part of love, and if we try to discard it too soon, we lose part of what made us human. This reminds me of one of the tips from Peace Stuff Enough, the new companion book to One More Year. You can find it and follow the Kickstarter at aviskalfsbeck.com/Kickstarter. Pedro says, Cheryl really did carry a 70-pound pack she nicknamed Monster. And yes, she had never done a long-distance hike before her PCT journey. What is the heaviest thing you carry that no one else can see? Would you be willing to take it for a long walk, to sit with it, learn from it, and let it change you? You don't need 1,000 miles, just a beginning. Words to keep. In Wild, Cheryl writes, I had to change. I had to change. I had to change was the thought that drove me in those months of planning, not into a different person, but back to the person I used to be, strong and responsible, clear-eyed and driven, ethical and good. This quote reminds us that repair isn't always reinvention. Sometimes it's a return to our own deepest selves. If this daily message has brought you peace, please take a moment to subscribe and share this episode with someone who needs it. That was the life and wisdom of our architect of enough for this episode. If their story has inspired you to seek your own path to less consumption and more contentment, then please step off the treadmill with me. Let's learn from the architects of enough and discover together that for our planet, for our community, and for ourselves, peace is here. To follow my work, including the new book, Peace Stuff Enough, the entire Pedro the Water Dog Saves the Planet series, and the podcast archive, visit aviskalfsbeck.com. That's also where you can find the link to my current Kickstarter. Our music is Dalai Lama Riding a Bike by the talented Javier Peque Rodriguez. You can find links to his music on Spotify and Bandcamp in the show notes. Thank you again. Listen for the peace.